some of your viewers are going to be visually impaired, so I always like to discuss what I look like first. So I know I look 21, but I'm actually 55, so I'm middle-aged, I'm white, I'm a wheelchair user, and given it's been a bit of a rainy day today, I'm wearing a poncho, whereas I should have been, underneath the poncho is nice loud yellow Parallel Windsor stuff.
Thanks, Mark. And you're also sporting purple socks, and I know that's a big initiative here. Would you mind explaining what the purple socks represent and symbolise?
Yeah, so purple started out, a good few years ago, and there's various purple movements in the disability world. It's the purple colour. It's estimated, I never put too much behind this number, but £247 billion is the value of every disabled household with a disability in it. So if you upset or make something inaccessible to a disabled person, you're likely to lose their business. So it's a huge symbol, purple, the purple pound. It's also a nice colour, and Purple Sock is a day in November, Purple Sock Day, where we release a new range, and I'm always wearing purple socks. I've got a purple suit which I wore on a London fashion show. I never thought I'd be a model, but I managed it aged 50-something.
You wear it well,
Thank you.
And would you mind just sharing why for you Parallel is such a special event?
It's because it's really a festival of inclusivity as opposed to a festival of disability. Behind us right now you can maybe hear some applause for some neurodiverse people who are going through a sensory challenge. So they're going through balloons and bubbles and sparkly area to feel that they're included. So neurodiverse people are included. I met a couple of American chaps who have no disability who just fancy doing a 5k today. I met a disabled activist like myself who brought his children. He didn't realise quite how an inclusive event it was for children. So it's an event for everyone. I know Andrew, the organiser, he has some wild ambitions for this event, but it's just getting bigger every year.
What changes would you like to see the new government implement?
Well, I have to admit that I'm woke. Of any of the major parties, only Ed Davey highlighted disability, given he's a carer, anywhere in their manifestos. We lost the Minister for Disability around about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, and it took a huge campaign from myself. I signed the campaign, but from people I know well, to get the Minister of Disability installed. So unfortunately, as we're speaking on Sunday since the Thursday election, there's been no Minister of Disability announced yet. So fingers down for the moment, but I think us activist loud people are giving until about next week to sort that out. Because, firstly, I said the number, the £247 billion if you neglect us, but also 83% of disability you develop, you acquire. And I was somebody who acquired their disability. I was non-disabled. I was never nasty, but I didn't really care about disabled people. When we're feeling angry and when we're feeling aggressed, we talk about people who are not yet disabled. It's a huge element of society that is one of the last to be acknowledged, and we are the largest minority and the only one that anybody can join at any time and doesn't really know what's happening.
If there is a fantastic positive that someone is, if someone's brought in as a disability minister, what would you like to see from them, and what changes specifically mean a lot to you?
Now, when I'm public speaking, and I do a lot of public speaking, I often point to the suffragettes who won the vote for women about 100 years ago. Now, 100 years on, great, you've got the vote, but you still don't have equal job opportunities or equal pay. So I'm not expecting change overnight, and I represent diversity as much as I represent just disability. But I would like disability to be top of the agenda, and I would like us not to be vilified. Currently, transgender is the top of table target for vilification. Second or third is disability, and there's lots of people disabled by long COVID, lots of people suffering mental health issues from the pandemic and the isolation they felt, and they're made an excuse of. These are real people really suffering, so I would love some respect and acknowledgement of us as a large movement, and I would like accessibility to become more mainstream and legal, not just because of the moral be nice to the 20 to 24% of the population who are disabled, but just because it's the right thing to do, it's the valuable thing to do, and companies and buildings and brands and people who aren't acknowledging disability are just missing out.
What's been a highlight of the day for you today?
Oh, it's lovely, man, isn't it?
There might be more than one.
Yeah. I'm quite disabled now, and so one coming out is fantastic to be out and enjoying myself for a whole day. I have carers who come at about 11 a.m. and get me out of bed normally, so to actually get my wife to drag me out of bed at 8:30, at 7 o'clock, to leave at 8:30 was, it's been a great day just being out, but also my activism, because I'm very disabled, is often electronic, and I've seen about a dozen people who I know through my Twittering or Xing, and my LinkedIn and my TEDx talk, and so just a few hugs with a few people who I electronically know. It's been wonderful.